this morning I am coming to you to share my mini album, and I'm really excited about it. I know that many of you who watch my videos regularly know that if I finish my mini, that means I'm going to get to my my room tour tomorrow. So this project is a combination project for 3 design teams, and the first one, and probably the largest portion of this project, is for SaCrafters. It's a beautiful chipboard mini album that Sa offers in her store, and it's also for Kitty's Scrap Post digital design papers, and she has absolutely gorgeous papers. She has a brand new set out called the Shabby Chic set, and I will link Sa and her down below, as well as Angelica's little scrap shop, who creates beautiful butterflies. So I'm going to move my sign. It's a little hard to show you this mini because it is quite large. Let me show you that it closes pretty well. I've got a couple pages that are a little thick, but it's very chunky, and that's how I make my minis. For me, that's the beauty of them, is being able to embellish a lot inside. So let me try to figure out how I'm going to show this to you best. Let me pull back and show you the whole front. And it comes with this beautiful front piece, which is this chipboard piece that looks like, you know, the actual bird cage. And so I painted that and textured it and adhered it, and then I put backing paper on it, and then I put paper on the other side of that so it had an inside page. I think it's, you know, a lot of people will put this cage piece and then, you know, you look directly into the mini, but I wanted an extra page, so that's how I did mine. I added the beautiful design paper in the background from Louisa's collection. I did an oval Spellbinders die with more of the beautiful papers. I added this beautiful trim from Scrap with Love's Etsy store. And then I layered some wood pieces. This is a beautiful wood piece from Sa's store. Beautiful scroll work, very sturdy wood piece. And this is one of the smaller ones. There's larger and then a couple that are even a little smaller. But this is the medium-sized one. This scroll work underneath is also a wood piece. It's all one piece, and I just adhered the paper and then the heart on top to just give it that little pop. Beautiful wood pieces at Sa's store. Very, very easy to pop out the inner centers and, you know, paint up any color you want or leave the natural wood color. So just gorgeous. I added my Wild Orchid Craft flowers that I got from Archana's Facebook group, The Secret Garden. And then I added these 2 gorgeous butterflies that I got for my guest design team project at Angelica's little scrap shop. Very beautiful flowers on this one, roses. It's glossy accented with little sprinkles of glitter, pearls, and then these really pretty little antennas that match the butterfly beautifully. There's another one also down here at the bottom, right next to one of Sa's wood cutout words. Adorable. And as I said, very easy to paint to match whatever project that you're working on. So more trim from Scrap with Love's Etsy store. There's a little lace down here. And then up here at the top, I added one of Sa's beautiful angels that she sells in her store. I believe she has a couple of different sizes. So very, very pretty. This is the larger one, and she does have smaller ones, and they work really well in your flower clusters, the smaller ones do. The beautiful bling piece at the top is from the DIY Boutique Supply on Etsy. And then I want to show you the last thing here on the front is my binding. And I used this absolutely lush rosette trim from Suha Fuha store. Absolutely my favorite trim right now is this. So had to use that. And then I just did a bow tie closure. So I'm going to open it up. And I did put a lot of texture on this, so sometimes it's kind of hard to open because of the texture. Okay, on this first page, I have a beautiful butterfly at the top, and this was a gift to me. Some embellishments that Amador had created for me in our swap. And so these tags come like this from Kitty's Scrap Post, this particular kit. And as you can see, really easy to cut out. I just hand cut that out, so no problem at all. And that goes back in there. And then I created this lace flower, this bling piece I had in my stash, as well as this dangle. And then it just opens up like this. And you can put a photo here and here, and even here if you like. So there's a little box pleated trim here at the bottom, and some of this pearl trim here. I did get this at Scrap with Love on Etsy. Okay, my next page is a gatefold page. And on the front of my gatefold, I made this oval frame, and I just used a Spellbinders die. Then back here is another Spellbinders die that kind of frames it out. And then this beautiful pink and white trim from Craft Supplies 1. Here is another little wood piece from Saw, and this is one of her teeny little bird cages, and I just painted that up white and added it to my flower cluster there at the bottom. So stinking cute. So this page just unties here. And opens up like this. And the paper, as I said, is from Kitty Scrap Post. Such beautiful digital papers, girls. You have got to check them out. And I wanted these side panels to be light so that if someone wanted to do journaling here, or they could put small little photos on each side and then a large photo here. And then I have another pull-out tag, and I added one of the flowers gifted to me by Christina there on the back, and that just tucks away at the top. So my next page is a pocket page, and it's an acetate pocket page, so it's clear, and I added this lace that I had in my stash. I made another lace flower, and I added this lady with the cameo, and this trim from Craft Supplies 1. And then I added this trim here at the bottom to secure my acetate pocket. And then I have another pull-out tag, and I added a little Martha Stewart charm, a lace bow, and a Wild Orchid Craft flower. Then inside the pocket is a pull-out, and it can hold 4 photos. So look at that gorgeous paper. Gorgeous paper. Love this paper, Louisa. So, so pretty. So that just tucks back in there. That tucks in here. I want to show you up here I used one of Saw's stencils, and it's a beautiful butterfly stencil. I think I need to get a different texture paste. I wasn't extremely happy with the texture paste, but very, very pleased with the stencil. So Saw has oodles and oodles of stencils, so definitely check that out. Okay, this page here, I used another one of Saw's wood pieces here, and this was a heart, obviously, and it has these little crisscrosses in it because you can, you know, make it deeper to where you can make a shadow box out of it, but I knew that this is kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to make it into like a little clock. So I used these clock hand pieces, also from her store, and then I just made a little flower cluster in the middle. I added this stick pin, and to me it looks kind of like a little clock window. I love it. I added this lace bow and a beautiful bling piece from my stash. And then back here, I'm sorry I'm having such a hard time filming this, but it is difficult. I have this pull-out tag, and I just did a little lace ruffle behind it, a bow, seam binding bow, and another wild orchid craft flower. And again, these, you can make them any size you want. So, you know, you can make 2 to a page, 4 to a page, you know, however many you want, and whatever size you want. And they come with the lines, so it's really helpful for journaling. So this page actually opens up like this. So you could put a photo up here or a photo down here. And then when you shut that, it also opens this way as well for more photos. So I love that feature. Okay, these 2 pages are probably my favorite, and this page here is the wish page, and this is an acetate pocket, and I've seen lots of ladies do this. I saved this from, you know, this is probably some kind of die packaging, and I just cut it and saved it so I could use it in a mini album. So more pretty trim from Scrap with Love Etsy, and Suha Fuha's rosette trim down here, and then these 2 are Prima flowers. So this actually pulls out, and I made this an accordion fold pocket. So this has room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 14 photos, because you just pull them out, and then there's a place on each side. So that's how that looks. I just love that. That's room for a lot of photos there. 14 photos. And then up at the top, I added another butterfly from that 3-pack collection that comes from Angelica's Little Scrap Shop. All the butterflies come in sets of 3, and this was the largest one. And I thought it looked really pretty there. This is another one of the words I told you about from Saw Store. Beautiful words that you can color up any color that you like. All right. Now, this page, this is one of Saw's chipboard gates, and it is just gorgeous and perfect for so many different kinds of projects. I loved it. Spray painted up so easy. I added my little wild orchid craft flowers and a little bit of cheesecloth, and then up here I added one of these Prima cherubs. So yeah, so pretty. Let me show you the bottom of the gate. And then of course I just tied it closed with some crinkled seam binding. And then when you open it up, it just opens up like this. And room for a large photo here. And then I made these panel pieces so it would be easy to journal on. So there's that page. Now behind it, I used these beautiful butterflies, and these are butterflies that I created using the Tim Holtz die, and I just made my my pull-out tag to match the shape of the gate. And then I added the butterflies and I layered them, and I added those Prima flowers. So there's room on both sides for a photo. And that just slips back behind the gate and makes for a really, really pretty page with those butterflies popping out behind the gate. I just love it. Okay, now this page, this is almost the end here. I did use a stencil back here, another one of Saw's stencils, and like I said, this is my first time stenciling, and I don't like the texture paste that I picked out, so just a word of warning, be sure you get the best texture paste you can get. It's probably worth spending a few extra bucks to get the better one. I ordered that one online. So let me go ahead and pull these out, and this is, I obviously used a little too much glue. So let me pull those out and show you how this looks. That is a beautiful chipboard tree from Saw's store, and I just, again, spray painted it white. I added my little Wild Orchid Craft flowers from Archana's Secret Garden Facebook group. And then I cut a Spellbinders die round, and I added this little trim to put behind the tree just to give it that extra pop of interest. And to keep it when you slide your tags in back behind, not getting them stuck on the branches of the tree. So, and then I had this shabby trim in my stash. Love that shabby trim. And then there's this pull out here, and it's got room for large photos, and then 2 journaling tags. So that tucks away in nicely there. And then my last page, I'm going to have to lay it down to show you. So, Spellbinders die back here. This is a Prima resin piece, and it's the one with the little water spout. I added these beautiful flowers and some little cheesecloth. Up at the top, I have one of Saw's, another one of her wood pieces, and I spray painted that one as well. I added some paper behind, and then this Prima cherub. Very, very cute. I mean, there's so many things you can do with Saw's pieces. I know this piece is probably designed to put a sentiment in it, but I loved being creative and doing this with it. There's also this wood piece, another wood piece from her collection, and it comes in the natural wood, but as you can see, very easily spray painted. I only did 1 coat on all of these, so very easy. This is a flower from the DIY Boutique Supply, and let me show you that this opens up, and there's room for a photo up here as well as here. And then what I did was I created a waterfall. So lots of room for different size photos in here. I love this. I could play with that all day. So yeah, there you go. I'll shut this now and then show you that I have also 2 more pull-out tags back here. So lots of room for journaling, lots of room for photos, and just an absolutely beautiful mini album. I love, love, love this birdcage shape. Sa has a number of different shaped mini albums, and I know some of the other guest design team members have selected some of those for their projects as well. And I want to thank Sa very, very much for giving me an opportunity to design for her. I have been buying her products for over a year. As soon as I discovered her, I started ordering, and I have quite a collection. You'll see where I store them when I do my room tour tomorrow. I also want to thank Louisa for the beautiful papers from her Kitty Scrap Post shop, and thanks for having me on her design team. And also, finally, to Angelica of Angelica's Little Scrap Shop on Etsy for the beautiful, gorgeous butterflies that just bring elegance to every project I use them on. So thanks for watching. Head on over to SaCrafters, Louisa's Kitty Scrap Post, and Angelica's Little Scrap Shop and do some shopping. Indulge. I can't tell you how much these wood pieces add to your projects, and they're very, very reasonably priced. So that's the best part. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.